Okay, so I have absolutely no idea what happened then. I suddenly lost connection, so I'm going live again. I'm going to be just using 4G this time rather than Wi-Fi. Sometimes the Wi-Fi drops out here. It's pretty awful for it, to be honest with you. Let's just see if I can move that slightly without losing everything. Hey Lizzie, how you doing? Did you come in the first stream or the second stream? Hey Iron Bassist, good to see you. Hey K Chase, hi Claire Lane, fantastic to see you all. I'm sorry, it kind of just the connection died there. So I don't know exactly what happened, but here I am, kind of just tentatively for the time being back. Anyway, Chris, how you doing? Hi again, Jess, how you doing from Las Vegas? I won't ask where you're from because I think you literally pretty much been through that, or I already know where you're from. That's pretty good. So what I'm going to be doing, obviously my YouTube has been very, very idle. There's a couple of reasons for that. I was away a fair bit working, but also I had some other projects which I had to work on contractually. So I kind of had a contract I had to fulfill. So when I was home, I had to do the contract stuff, which has left me feeling like you feel a little bit unloved, unfortunately. Sandra Scott, good to see you from Kansas City. Lizzie, is it buffering badly or is it laggy? What's wrong? Is it buffering really badly? Back again now. Okay, fantastic. So I don't know if you heard what I said. I was just talking through why I've been a little bit away from my YouTube, primarily through work. I've been quite busy, which is good. But also because I had some contractual stuff I had to do for my own work as well, separate to that. But I am back. I didn't ever really intend to leave YouTube. Just kind of got really, really, really busy with different things. So we've got Iron Bassist from Ohio as well. Fantastic. And Pikey's around here somewhere. I'm allowed to use the term Pikey because that's how I affectionately refer to him. Because his name's Chris Pike. Oh God, there you go. Mike Ivy, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you, man. I'm not even sure which camera I'm looking at. Is it this one or is it that one? Or is that one down there or this one here? There you go. That's what happens in my lives. I can't remember even when I'm meant to be looking. So yeah, basically with YouTube, that kind of got pushed to the back a little bit for the time being. I'm going to be doing an awesome, awesome, awesome giveaway. And I'll be doing a combination of different things. I'm going to be doing merchandise. I'm going to be doing Amazon vouchers and some other bits as well. I think that's going to be sometime next week. I am back definitely much more now, and I've got work, but I've got no other contractual stuff to squeeze in it as well. Because I was doing some video bits in the meantime as well, which really, really meant I didn't have a lot of time for all you guys, which is terrible. Because as I said to you, I wasn't going to leave YouTube. I didn't leave YouTube. I just kind of got distracted and you see me on the camera on my left. I don't know, but yeah, we go. So it's great to see you all. I'm so pleased to see you've got Mike Ivy, Cali Chef, Mike Ivy, Claire Lane sings buffering again. That's not good. Is it buffering badly or for a long time, or is it just randomly every so often? It probably. Stevie G says hello. Chris Pike. Stevie G, nice. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it, Pikey. Coming through, that means an awful lot for me. So yeah, Stevie G, cripes, that's a long time back. I'm not going to go into that because obviously it's the public stream. But I'd love to chat to you a bit, Chris, about what goes on and how things are. No, that's cool, man. I'm really pleased you like the videos as well, Chris. Beverly from Texas. My internet is spotty because that storm in the Gulf of Mexico. That's pretty shitty, isn't it? Let's be honest. There's always storms in America. Give me 2 seconds. And Julia, if there is a Julia around, Julia watching a replay, this was your idea. And I bought this back in June. And I think it's the first time I actually used it on a live stream. Iron Bassist, you're very respected and appreciated. Thank you so much, man. That's really, really nice to hear. So as I said, I'm going to be doing this giveaway on my YouTube channel. Probably sometime next week, I think. I'd like to say it'd be Friday this week, but I don't think it'll be quick enough. I was going to upload a video. I've got a video nearly finished edited, but my computer's just broken. Would you believe it? So I'm of all the things that I want to break or don't want to break, the graphics card is gone, so I'm going to get a new one of those this week. Doing well here. Ran little buffers, then comes back. That's good. Hi, Franny. Great to see you. Love the cup. Fantastic. It's about time to do some live cooking as well, isn't it, really? I'm so lost because last time I spoke to you properly, I was like, I'm doing picnic stuff and this and that. And look at it. It's like September. It's black outside. So I'm not sure I'll be finishing off the picnic stuff. I will be, but I think I need to get back into kind of cooking like the sort of food we eat in the wintertime. I think it'd be really good. Hey, so on basis asking how everyone's doing. Hopefully they're doing okay. Mike's been missing you all. Great to see you, Franny. Franny, Claire, Mike. Hey, BJ, BJK Carbo, Beverly from Texas. That's right. Sorry, the chat's a little bit slow. Hey, thanks, Lizzie. I really appreciate it. Really nice to see you pop by. Have an enjoyable evening watching that movie, whatever you're going to watch. What are you going to watch? Let me know. Send me a message later. Let me know what you're going to watch. So I've just been live actually on TikTok, which is where I've been doing some other work over the summer. Not recently, but where some of the work I was doing was. And talking to them about my YouTube, which is kind of weird because it's very different to YouTube. And I obviously know you all pretty much quite well. Not all of you, but I do talk to you a lot. Thanks, Sandra. That's really appreciated. Whoa, hang on a second. I almost clicked the wrong thing then. Can I just make Daniel Patel in timeout, or can I make him a mod? I can't do it on mobile. Hey, Dan, how's it going? Great to see you, man. Absolutely awesome to see you. I think I'm looking at the wrong camera, by the way, Dan. I'm not sure because I'm on mobile and I'm not very good at this anymore. Here in Northern California, our temperature's still high, 35, 37 degrees. Well, that's interesting. I think our temperature is probably about, I don't know, 8 to 10, 20 sometimes in the daytime, but clearly it's time to get on with some cooking and some giveaways as well. So the giveaway is going to be, as I said, I don't know if you all caught earlier, I'm going to be doing Amazon vouchers on giveaways, some merchandise. I've got my Patreon giveaway, which was due back in July. Cripes, I'm so sorry, guys. Really so sorry. Which I'm going to do again, all in the same thing. I'll do like a 2-hour live stream and just giveaways basically, and that will be coming out sometime next week. And now I've got a clear schedule apart from work, so I can work things in much easier than I could do before. Mr. Patel is Daniel Patel from Daniel Patel, actually, I think it is. Daniel Patel from Daniel Patel gives awesome information on different things. I should probably give a bit more information on that YouTube stuff. He's a genius, absolute genius. And obviously extreme food reviews, which he has as well. Midnight Hazel, thank you very much. That's a very kind thing to say. I would blush, but I haven't got any blood left in me because I've been working that hard. Iron Basis says it's 96 Fahrenheit in Ohio. That means nothing to me. I would guess that's probably like 25 degrees. I don't know. Is that hot? I don't know. Like 95. I know like 100 is about 30 something, isn't it? I'm not sure. But you have a really weird system for temperature anyway. It's very backwards, very strange. I mean, water, 0 degrees, 100 degrees, really simple. You're like 325 Fahrenheit for this. It's like, what? Anyway, so yeah, that's the plan. The plan is, okay, like 35 degrees Celsius. Wow, that is hot. I'm sure I've heard like people saying, is that right or not? Hey, Fantic J, how you doing? Yeah, that does sound pretty hot. I'm so pleased to see you here. Mr. Patel, are you around somewhere still? If you are, just drop me a like or something, or I have a PayPal. I do have PayPal. Yes, I do indeed. But that's a very interesting question. But yeah, I have PayPal and I have Super Chat as well. Should be enabled, but it may not work. I don't know. I have a PayPal. I have a Patreon as well. Patreon page, which I need to get really onto. If you want to send me something on PayPal, it's Drew, DREW, BritishCook@gmail.com. But I'm talking about doing a giveaway really here rather than being sent stuff. That's super kind of you to even think about it. I've only got 1 thumbs up. There's 17 people watching. Seriously. 15. Well, I've just lost 2 already. Donate to your PayPal. I get you. Yeah, I mean, if you win, then sure, of course I could. I could either do it by that or different ways. So Daniel Patel's in the house. DC Scrap and Rooster, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you're okay. I do remember quite a few months back chatting with you about a few different bits as well. So I'm really pleased to see 4 likes. I've got 18 people and 4 likes. What is wrong with you? Seriously. So let's go through this a second. I'm missing stuff. 37 degrees plus in Vegas. Jessica saying, whoa, Daniel Patel. Yeah, Daniel Patel is the man, indeed. Daniel Patel is going to be absolutely huge. I told him last year it'd be last year. He's had some better advice since from some serious people, and he knows his stuff. This is Patel, the musician, but his name's Dan, really. Daniel Patel. I call him Patel because it's a long joke, and I don't think he even find it funny, but I do. So I keep calling him Patel, like Beetlejuice. Anyway, so America does like to be different. Yeah. Daniel Patel's in the house. Can I win it, please? That's the epic Roblox player. I can't speak. There you go. That's how I know I'm back on live stream. I suddenly can't speak. The epic Roblox player. Can I win it, please? We're going to do this live, probably, I would imagine, in a few days' time, maybe next week. Tom Forbes, where you're from, just remind me, if you've not said already, like I've got people here from Kansas, Ohio, all over the place. Anyone from Australia at all? Let me know where you're from if you haven't said so already. Tom Forbes, your clotted cream recipe is great. Thank you very much. It's really simple. It's what I've used for years. That's how my mum makes it, actually. My mum makes that way. She has done for a long time, and I do as well. The best thing about clotted cream recipe is to go and buy reduced cream. So when you go to shops, like on a Sunday afternoon or on a Monday evening, or any time around Wimbledon, they have like loads of reduced cream. And as long as the cream's like 40% fat plus, you should be okay. I mean, 35% fat cream will work with it, as long as it's not ultra heat treated. Hi, Bobby Ryan, how you doing? Daniel Patel saying he's called me worse in private. I probably have, Dan, but I meant it in a loving way. That's how it goes, isn't it? You know, between friends or whatever. I don't know. Mike Ivy loves clotted cream. Hi, Cat. How you doing? You're from Canada. Fantastic. Great to see you here. Thanks for joining us in the chat as well. It's lovely to see so many people, because I was kind of like, at this moment, I was like, oh, I've just gone live on TikTok, and now I'm going to try and go live on YouTube. And actually on YouTube, no one might watch it. So it's fantastic having all these different people popping by. Nancy Saxton, hello from Independence, Missouri. Kay Chase, you can't hear me. Okay. What you should do, Kay Chase Henson, is actually hang up or close it and then reopen the application. Sandra Scott, whenever I come into Kansas City, when I get booked onto a tour by Daniel Patel, probably most likely, America tour coming 2018, 2019. Who knows? I'm not sure. 37 degrees there in Florida. That's hot. I bet your humidity's hot as well. Tom's from England. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, actually, Tom, I think I remember some of your comments recently. I haven't got back to anyone recently, but I will. Bobby Ryan's from Arkansas. Iron bassist practices his bass guitar 3 hours per day. I can't play anything at all. I'm rubbish at that, to be honest with you. I'm awful musical instruments. Hi to everyone that's new. I'm bass saying I should make a Yorkshire pudding video. Tom, I already have. If you watch my Yorkshire pudding video, there's 2 videos. I was going to do that, but I've done that now. There's 2 videos where I make Yorkshire puddings. There's one live stream where I make toad in the hole, which is like a traditional British, well, you know what it is because you're British anyway. And I do show one of my secrets on how I make Yorkshire puddings, and that I use a beer or lager, or if you don't drink alcohol, you can use fizzy carbonated water. Now that's tradition, absolutely throws tradition out of the sort of things. But what it does do is rises up with the bicarb. Did I mention that as well? Kind of rises it all up massively into a big, amazing Yorkshire pudding. But I also did it on the pizza one as well. In the pizza recipe, I did a Yorkshire pudding pizza. And actually, in that video, I make Yorkshire pudding as a base, and I'll show you how to do that. and I make the pizza sauce, and I'll show you how to make that, and I then chuck it all together with different things. So that's worth watching. Okay, Nancy's smiling. Hi, Nancy. Here's a smile back. Yeah, I mean, Tom, I thought I did in that video, unless I've lost my marbles, show people how to make Yorkshire pudding. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I directed them to something else. Yeah, I mean, that's cool, man. Have you got a YouTube as well, Iron Bases? Wow, super strong. Give me 2 seconds. Let's put some water in this a minute. Oh yeah, actually, with all my American friends here, there's something recently I've got myself hooked on. A1 sauce. Do any of you recognise this at all? Do you like it? Have you tried it? I think it's American, isn't it? A1 sauce. I have been eating quite a lot of this today. Just try it out. A1 sauce, the original thick brown sauce. Does that look like it's American? I'm not sure. I thought it was. 2 seconds. Hey, yeah, that's brilliant. Mike Ivy's fantastic to you, buddy. Tom hasn't got a channel. I get to Oldham, Tad Morton. I'm not sure where that is actually. Todd Morton, Nancy, I'm just trying to remember. You come from abroad to England. Oldham, I think I know, is up north, isn't it? Jessica K is giving me a big ha. I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe it's the A1. I was eating this earlier with corned beef. So I had corned beef with potato in like a breadcrumb, like pre-made from like a shop. So like basically like fish cakes. They look like fish cakes, but they're corned beef and like potato seasoning all wrapped in like a crumb. And I was having it with A1, and I think I probably had, I don't know, I used quite a lot of A1. Okay, so what we've got here. So Callie Chef says his grandfather put some beef steaks. Do you know what? If I had a nice tasting steak, I wouldn't want to ruin it with this. I really wouldn't. If I had like a nice ribeye, maybe a tiny bit, but it's quite strong, isn't it? HP, I've got HP here. Let's have a look. HP. That's, I guess the two are slightly similar, but they're definitely not the same. That's just giving me an idea for a quick 5-minute video. DC Roosters, tried it. DC Scrap and Rooster. A1 is steak sauce. A1 is great. I use it for barbecue. HP brown sauce is the best yet. Again, I wouldn't smother that on a steak. Like, I would have it on like really cheap cuts of meat to give them a flavour. Or maybe a little bit of it in a casserole. That would be good. Do you put this into casseroles or stews? Do you put A1 into stews? Let me know. Dales. That's right, Joel Bateman. I remember. Joel Bateman. Yeah, Joel. Sorry, Joel. How's it going, man? My brain's like being 6 different ways. I lost a whole load of people all of a sudden. Hi, Laurie. How you doing? Daddy's brown sauce is another classic one as well. Excuse me. Don't know where that's come from. Hi, Laurie. Great to see you. Laurie, my voice is going funny. Excuse me. So, hi, Laurie. How you doing? She's from Canada. Well, we know where Laurie's from anyway. It's just a bit of a reminder on my brain, that's all. Daddy's brown sauce, Tom's mentioned, that was a classic. I remember having that as a kid. It was a thinner version of HP, a bit of a cheaper version. However, it has to be said, this is not the same since they made it abroad. I hate to say it. They've been making it abroad for years. They changed the recipe. They actually did literally change the recipe to have less salt and less sugar in it, I think about 5 or 6 years ago. And it's never been the same since. And people think it's traditionally British. It is, but it's traditionally now made in the European Union, which is okay. But it's kind of sad, really. House of Parliament, you know. Yeah, should really be made in the UK, I think. It was probably better then. Because they had, I don't know. I think all these brands get bought by like Mars or whoever, and then they get played around with, so they're cheaper to make. And look at this. No artificial colours, no artificial flavours, no artificial preservatives. Cripes, give me some artificial stuff. Craft beer pause says hello. Midnight Hazel says never on a steak. There's an American fast food place that sells A1 sauce and hamburgers. Let me get this right though. A1 sauce has in it, it says best served with steaks. There we go. So it is steak sauce, I guess. Hot meats, cold meats, or cheese. I might try it with some cheese actually. It'd be quite nice with some cheese. But it's made with like Caribbean gum, ginger, and like cayenne pepper and dates. I mean, this is made, well, it's meant to be made with dates. So, Cali Chef says that about the American. Sometimes use a ketchup, use it A1 as an ingredient, but never on steak. Jessica K, you're gonna have to send me some recipes. Are you gonna start posting on YouTube more? Franny, I am working a lot still through September, so I will be doing stuff on YouTube. We'll be doing a live giveaway on YouTube quite soon, to try and say, not sorry, but say, hey, here I am, and here's all the stuff I should have done back in July. So I'll be doing that. Dale's is awesome. Is that what it is? Dale's? That says Brands A1 sauce. I'm just trying to work out what DC Scrap and Rooster's saying. Is Dale's a type of sauce, is it? Dale's a type of sauce like A1, similar? Like A1 or HP? Yeah, I think Laurie, you're probably right. That basically, I mean, I ate quite a lot of it. Let's be honest with you. I mean, that was just like two little things. I think I ate about not a quarter, not far off a quarter of it, just because first was like a little bit of like more. Yeah, Midnight Hazel. I'm going to be doing more stuff on YouTube now, but it might be a lot slower than it was before because I'm so busy with work and different things. And also, I've got some contractual commitments which I've still got to do for video stuff. But that's why I feel really bad in a way. But I kind of knew that might happen. That's why I was trying to set up the Patreon and stuff to avoid that from happening. But it never quite worked out. But I am going to start rewarding people. In fact, the giveaway is going to be for my patrons, my non-patrons, the people that left the comments of the potato video as well. There's like about 3 different giveaways I need to do, and also a live giveaway for anyone that's online as well. You speak HP Fruity. Yeah, HP Fruity is delicious. Really nice cat. Really nice on eggs. You're right. I do like the fruity one with sausages, pork sausages. Nancy says the kids put brown sauce and chips bangers. Heinz 57 steak sauce is quite nice. I've tried that. Joel, the label is wrong. Oh, all right, okay. So it'd be the label's wrong. So that should be Dale, should it? It says brands. I don't know. It says the original one. The original one imported. Wow. Okay. Heinz 57 is pretty good. Jenks O'Malley. Hey Sally, how you doing? Good to see you. We're just laughing about what Dan's doing. Dan Patel from Extreme Food Reviews and from Daniel Patel for whatever other channels he's got, just said they call it steak sauce because it's listing the one thing that you should never put A1 on. And I've got to be honest with you, Dan, I can't imagine getting a really nice like aged ribeye or like a porterhouse and smothering with A1 sauce. Like I can't. It just would completely ruin the taste for me. You know, that like I'm almost like a steak purist anyway. So if I have a nice piece of steak, the last thing I want to do is like put too much on it. Just want to kind of enjoy it for it how it is. So great to see you, Sally. I'm so pleased you're here. Nancy says HP is better. Yeah, HP is not bad. It's pretty good. Quite like it. Jessica K is agreeing with Dan, which is not surprising because he's a wealth of information. Tom, I've got 2 videos on Cornish pasties. I've got one where I make a 6 kilo pasty, and I've got another one where I go through my secret recipe for Cornish pasties as well. They are both on my channel, both my playlists. So if you go to my channel main page or search British Cook Pasty. No, British Cook Cornish Pasty. Cornish. So yeah, I've made 2 videos on pasties. One was 6 kilo pasty. The other one was like how to make really nice pasties at home. And I might drop some clot cream in them as well, maybe. Joel's asking saying his favorite food is Korean. It's delicious. All right, show off. I haven't made a Korean yet, so shut your gob. I'm only joking. I love Korean food as well. It's a little bit convoluted for me to make here in Cornwall, mainly down to actually getting the right ingredients for it. You won't pick up good Korean stuff in a supermarket in Cornwall. Just don't happen, mate. In London you would do, or Manchester, or Bristol. In fact, you might do even Plymouth, but... Okay, all the ordinary steak restaurants, not the upscale ones, serve A1 sauce of steaks. All your ordinary restaurants really need to up the game then, and like serve it with, I don't know, béarnaise or some kind of peppercorn and blue cheese sauce would be quite a nice one. Congrats on the subs. Congrats on the subs. What, have I got lots of subs? I don't know. I think I'm about 5,400. I don't know. 5,300, I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I haven't really looked that much recently. And if I have, it's mainly to cry at my statistics about how few views I've got compared to what I normally do, because I'm not uploading anything. But then there you go. I'm experiment. What happens if you take 3 months off YouTube? Your YouTube channel doesn't disappear, but it's been like, I don't know, what's that thing, like a terminal decline. So it'd be interesting to see how it works out when I actually release my next video. Texas style barbecue and cuisine. Good afternoon. How you doing? Good to see you, man. Sandra Scott, do I use turmeric? And if so, what do I mostly use in? I use turmeric mainly for colouring things, for rice. So like for a barbecue, we use turmeric and rice to give it a kind of colour, really. I actually use turmeric more for blood clotting, actually. Blood clotting. So like if you have a cut and you're bleeding lots, turmeric in the cut, done, easy. Turmeric's extremely absorbent and also helps the blood clot, and that works for animals too. So if you've got a parrot, maybe I might have to, or if you've got a dog and they're bleeding quite badly, turmeric is non-toxic and actually clots the wound really quickly. Turmeric really curries and colouring, really. Hi Sue, how you doing? How you doing? I didn't have as many as the notifications broke. Right. Hey, Nikki Royal, great to see you. Yeah, we're going to be doing a live giveaway. It's going to be sometime. Can you all like just click like? Can you just do me a massive favour? Because I've had loads of people through. I've got like 11 likes, and I might cry. Can you click that like button for me, please? Just click the like button, but don't leave my live stream to do it. I'd rather you stay here. If you're having problems with it, just stay in chat. All right. So Nikki's here. Good to see you as well. I mean, as I said, I'm going to be doing this live giveaway probably sometime next week. I'm not going to give an exact date. It's going to be a 2 or 3 hour live stream, and I'll be giving away Amazon vouchers, British Cook merchandise, and I'll be sending it to you wherever you are in the world, and also doing my Patreon giveaway, and also another giveaway, which I promised before, which was due back in July, I think it was. So I'm tying it all together, and I'm going to do one big live stream and a massive giveaway to anyone that's online at that point in time. The only exception to that will be my Patreon giveaway, which will be given away to one of my Patreons, whether they're online or not. So basically, if you're online for that, it'll be a big giveaway and it'll be good fun. Joel, thank you very much. If you haven't, please support British Cook. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, you see... That's nice. Calais Chef says the upscale steak houses. You would not go to any steakhouse in the UK that I know of and find a sauce like this next to it. Certainly not as an option. You might find it on the table for the kids, for the sauces, but that would not be the complement with it. There'd be some form of sauce made with it. So, but peppercorn sauce or blue cheese. Why not peppercorn sauce and blue cheese? That's another one. Jinx. Yeah, boom, 5.4k subs. Yeah, I think that's about right, 5.4k subs. I mean, I passed 5,000 sometime when I was away somewhere, I think. So I didn't really do much. Should probably do something about that, but there's a whole list of things for you to do. I'm quite far behind these notifications. Yeah, Jessica K, saffron rice. Actually, for saffron rice, I'd probably use saffron, because saffron's quite a common ingredient down here. It's still expensive, but a very popular thing in Cornwall, something called saffron cake and saffron buns. So like that's like a really traditional thing down here, and you use saffron in it. It has a lovely flavour, but obviously saffron being orchid stems is real saffron is quite expensive. But it's not the end of the world. It's not like extortionate. It's more expensive than gold, I think, weight for weight, gram for gram. But yeah, saffron rice would be nice. I don't really tend to do saffron rice. I always do. Midnight Haze saying, are you dreading that winter's coming? Beach Bum Bob. Hey, I always get tongue-tied then, didn't I? Bummy Bum Bob, I think it was. Beach Bum Bob. So yeah, am I dreading winter? Winter is sort of creeping a little bit. There's been a little bit of wet weather and stuff like that in the UK, a bit of wind, but nothing too major. Certainly not like freezing or anything like that. To be honest with you, like where we are anyway, we have palm trees growing all year round, so it does get windy and wet, but not really freezing cold, not normally. So Southern California, it's a nice warm 80 degrees and ocean breeze. All right, shut up. I'm only joking. Jenks and Mally got looked at Facebook. It's Sally. Right, okay. I'm pretty sure who I know it is. I'm pretty sure it's the one that was sending me messages. Because another Sally that wants to do a collaboration with me, I'm pretty sure if that was that Sally, she would have sent me a notification by now saying about the collaboration. Weather up in Gloucester is actually nice. To be honest with you, Tom, it's pretty good in Cornwall. It's not been that bad. I think about a week and a half ago we had quite a lot of heavy rain, but that was it. Daniel Batal, he has a split. Buddy, great to see you as well. Thanks so much for turning up. You are a living legend. I really appreciate that. My favourite cheese of Muntz. I can't even say that. I'll visit you, Bob. Sally O'Malley, yes. There you go. Blast my channel, but got locked out. No collab. I don't cook on TV. Jessica, you want to move to where it gets cold, rainy, and snowy? What's the time now? It doesn't really get snowy here. I mean, we did have snow last year, but that's like a major exception. It's where I am in Cornwall. It does get snowy in some parts of the UK, but not very much. Not like Europe. Nancy, that's really kind of you. I have to go now. I want to tell you first how much I appreciate videos. Thanks, Nancy. I think it's that camera. Is that one? That one. No. Thank you very much. Why did the camera? It's kind of doing a weird thing. Thank you, Nancy. I really appreciate that. It's a really kind thing to say. I am here and I will be around the next few weeks on and off. But yeah, I've got a few complications as normal. A couple of complications. One of the graphics cards just died on my computer that I bought. So I've got a bit of a problem with that. But I will get one sorted out next few days. But I will be doing live streams as well. Something fishy. I'm so excited to see your channel growing. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. It's really kind. Doesn't kind of feel like it's grown that much, but it has. I know it has grown. It hasn't grown how it should have, probably, because I've been not doing much for 2-3 months. That's all good. Bob's got too funny, Jenks. Lives in Canada. There we go. No, but I really appreciate that. Thanks. Something fishy. I'm trying to find your channel. I'll try and go back to a live chat and work out whose channel's where. But yeah. So I think, have you, just give me a yes or no in the live chat, okay? Have you got an understanding of how I'm doing the live giveaway and when I'm doing it? Just a rough one. Just put down a yes or no. Be very careful, Beach Bum Bob. Sally's dangerous. It's on my eyebrows as well. Okay. Right. So I've got a few no's there. That's fine. So I'll start explaining this now just for Tom, Midnight Hazel, and for everyone else that says no in a second's time. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a live stream now. I'm going to be doing a giveaway, which will include like an Amazon voucher. It will include some British Cook merchandise, which can be shipped worldwide, and some other bits. And that's going to be happening on my YouTube channel. Probably next few days, maybe next week. I need to sort out when I'm definitely free to give a few hours of full sort of attention, basically. And on top of that as well, I was probably a bit lighted that I might be doing a bit of chaos in the kitchen at the same time. So I'll be a bit of cooking and a lot of giving away. That will be going for a couple of hours. It's going to be quite a big one, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be giving quite a lot away to different people. And because my merchandise store, not that I'm blagging it at all, ships worldwide, 196 countries. Pretty much any of you, I can guarantee, when you win it, I'll get you a name and address. I'll ask you to drop that to me in an email. I'll send it off to you, and it should be with you quite quickly, hopefully. I'm also giving away my apron to one of my Patreons this month. I should have done it during the summer, but I literally was not home. So my British Cook apron, the one and only one that's been made, is going to go. There's a reason for that. I think, first of all, it's nice thing to give away to my patrons. Say thank you very much for being a Patreon. Excuse me. First of all, it's nice to give it like the original one away. And secondly, I think I need something a bit heavier duty. I haven't got anything else yet, but I think for me, it's like the one original British Cook apron. And I want to give something to my patrons that actually kind of, I don't know, it might not mean much to them, but it meant a lot to me when I got it. So yeah, and it's in all the videos, in fact. So that's going to go to one of my patrons sometime. Be like I said, this giveaway during the week or whatever. Yeah, Joel's got the right idea. Try Poland, Norway. That's got lots of cold and ice. Hey, Derp, how you doing? Great to see you. The conversation reminds you of old school AOL chat rooms. It's always a friendly bunch here, Jessica, and most people know each other, or if you don't know someone, everyone's very friendly. So, I don't know if Franny's still here, but she's been here since the very beginning, definitely. I think for the first few days. Something Fishy said, you're not doing wrong. You're not marketing to children singing by that much. No comment. But yeah, thank you very much. Cat, the hoodie is lovely. It's organic brushed cotton, really nice thick hood. I'm not going to be giving this one away, but I will be giving one of these away to someone on my live stream. Obviously in their right size and sex, because they do male and female. So they do male shaped clothes and female shaped clothes. There's no point me ordering sending someone an XXL in like this used. It's a Nicky Raw has to go. Duck out. Dinner's calling you. Thank you so much. There will be more vids. There'll be more live streams, possibly more vids, to be honest with you, because I can just live cooking, I think, and that'll help a little bit. Franny's still here. Drew streams like that a little bit dodgy, aren't they? All over the place. But I'm really pleased you like it, Cat. T6. Let's have a look. Beach Bum Bob is asking me, what is a new fast food takeaway concept in your area or coming to London? I live miles away from London at the moment. I used to live in London or near it. London is a city to itself in the sense that things move so quickly. I couldn't really tell you. Like, there's so much food in London. It's amazing. There's a lot of bad food in London, a lot of really good food, a lot of amazing places, amazing, mind-blowing street food in some places as well. Really good street food. Okay, so here it's Swedish spaghetti or barbecue grill sandwiches, places, Asians, places. Chinese and Asians always been really popular here. Asian fusion was probably in fashion about 5 to 10 years ago. That was really popular a lot of places, Asian fusion food. Joel said if he's moving to Europe, it'd be Austria. And something Fishy said that you need a barbecue sandwich now. Yeah, I like barbecue meat in a sandwich. Roblox Engine says hi again. Hello again. Good to see you. Good to see you back. London sounds like New York City. Midnight Hazel, you wouldn't be that far wrong in terms of diversity of food. Anything you can imagine, food-wise, you can get in London, because almost every ethnic minority, like you can imagine, is in London. So if you want some really good Turkish food, you can go and find some really good Turkish food. If you want some really good Lebanese food, you can find some really good Lebanese food. If you want some really, really good traditional Chinese, you can find that in central London. If you want English Chinese, which is what most of us tend to eat, you can find that anywhere. I don't know what's different about Swedish spaghetti. I'm waiting for that yet. M&M World. Hey, Tom, I've been there as well. M&M World. That's quite funny. Franny had a full English breakfast on Tuesday. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I see. So, hang on a second. Let's have a quick look at it. What's being said here? 2 secs. Just not used to talking like I used to. Bit dark as well, isn't it? Bit dark, really. There we go. That's a bit better. Still got connection? Have we still got a connection? Is it good? Franny had a full English breakfast. She's got a new pub near her that opened up. Sounds fantastic. Do me a favour, Franny, if you fancy it. Take some photos of the food and like post to the British Cook Facebook page. Yeah, be interested to know that, what it looks like. Something Fishy said, I should never ever watch you when I'm hungry. You're killing me. Well, that's kind of how it works here. We kind of talk about food. Fresh black pudding is fantastic, isn't it, Tom? Jessica K had fish and chips last night. You're eating more English food than I am. I'm here with my A1 sauce, just kind of, eating corned beef, which is probably American as well. That's probably not actually, but yeah, no worries. Thanks, Peach Bum Bob. Really good to see you, man. Really appreciate you turning up. Really good to see you. Make sure you make it back for the live giveaway. I'll give as much notice as I can on that. It should be a few hours notice, hopefully a bit more. So, Jessica K, when you had like fish and chips, what does that actually look like? I'm really intrigued to see what American fish and chips looks like. I'm really intrigued to see what American takes on British food look like. Because, like, to me, I've seen quite a lot of different things and often they look kind of strange. But I guess that, like, it's like English tea. When I went to America, when I was in Virginia for a few weeks, well, more than a few weeks, actually, quite a while, I did try the teas there. Like, they had, like, English breakfast tea. And it tasted like piss. I won't lie to you. It tasted like nothing compared to, like, a proper Twinings one. And that's because, like, even the British stuff in America is kind of tailored to American taste, or what they think the taste is. So, like, what it did is they basically it felt like you had, like, half a tea bag or, like, a third of a tea bag. So the way I got around that in America was to put 2 tea bags in every bag to make a normal cup of tea. Tom, yeah, Franny, yeah, the Facebook page is probably the best place. Just post it to my Facebook group, British Cook. If you put British Cook into Facebook, it'll come up with the British Cook group. If you join that and post it there, I will approve it. It won't come up straight away. It'll be an admin approval. No, I haven't had the fish and chips up there, Tom. Being in Cornwall, I'm kind of surrounded by fish and chips. Like, fish that comes off the sea and then it's like literally fried. Not always. A lot of it goes up to London and comes back down again. I avoid those chippies. But no, I haven't. But to be fair, Birmingham, I haven't been up that way really an awful lot. Jessica K, yeah, if you could do me a massive favour and join me a massive favour, if you could join my British Cook Facebook group. So if you put British Cook in, it should come up with British Cook, something else, cooking, and then clock cream. Should come up with that. Yeah, duck and beef fat sounds nice. Swedish spaghetti. Swedish spaghetti sounds like something someone made up to me. Because spaghetti is not a Swedish dish traditionally. It's like mostly the Chinese dishes we eat here, like the battered duck and stuff, or battered chicken. It's English. There's like English variations of different things. So yeah, Americanized spaghetti with macaroni, shredded cheese. Sounds. What's the difference between the Swedish spaghetti and like a mac and cheese then? Is it sharper? Does it have more cheese in it? Is it different type of pasta? Is it fresh pasta? Is it dry pasta? Tell me stuff. Let me know. Midnight Hazel gets her tea from a very nice place. That's my favourite shop in this country, I think. Fortnum and Mason is absolutely amazing. My sister very kindly sometimes sends me at Christmas like a hamper thing with their Stilton and like their proper aged port, a really nice port in there. And that's really, really nice. I used to love going there when I was younger. When I lived in London, I would save money up and go then go shopping. Really nice. Much prefer it to Harrods. Harrods is good quality. Fortnum and Mason though, it's like I don't know, it's just something else. And obviously their tea merchants as well from 1783, I think it is. But yeah, I really like Fortnum and Mason, definitely. Fortnum and Mason, if you're watching, I'd love to do your hamper reviews for Christmas. Oh wait. What do I think about the American version of cheddar? I think, Tom, I've tried it before, and when I tried it in America, it tasted like some kind of flavored rubber. It was not pleasant at all, and it did some really weird chemically stuff, and it also sweats in a really weird way. I would not probably call it cheese. And likewise, anything you squeeze out of a can, that's not cheese. It's kind of butter based, horrible stuff. Jenks and Mally had to look it up. I won't let me post things. It will do on the group, on the British Cook group. It definitely will allow you post on the top of the page. Really simple to do. Not on the British Cook page, but on the British Cook group. The problem is you can't have a group without a page, and you have to have a page to have a group. So I needed both. Yeah, Fortnum and Mason. Yeah, Fran, I think you said something about a trip to the UK once a while back. I think that like Ireland's a beautiful place, definitely worth exploring. In fact, because Ireland's quite a lot smaller than the UK, obviously go there first, have a look around. That's meant to be really nice. People are very friendly as well, so that's really good. Yeah, I think we do some fishy. I think you're actually spot on. We do need to figure out what exactly spear spaghetti is, because I've got no idea. Yeah, I mean, Sally, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. But I am interested. Franny said she had her English breakfast and some other stuff in the English pub, and the other person said as well about something else, fish and chips. So I was just interested. That's all. It looks like meatballs with cheese. So what you're really talking about is like Swedish meatballs, bastardized. Sorry, I mean mixed up with rubbery cheddar. Really, isn't it? Is that what you're talking about? And macaroni. That sounds gross. Why'd you have to play around with stuff? With a bit of A1 sauce on top as well to make it even better, yeah? Well, I don't understand why they have to play around with stuff like that so much. It sounds like it sounds really. If I visualize that, so I've got a visual of like the Swedish meatballs and a little bit of tomato sauce with melted cheese all over it and macaroni. That sounds like catsick to me. If I put that into a bowl with that orange cheddar all over it, it'd look like catsick, and that's what it makes me think of. Something fishy. My question: what American food have you tried or heard of that sounds tastes weird to you? I've spent a fair bit of time in America. Not months and months and months and months and months, but I spent well over a month in America. A couple months, over a couple months, more than a few months in America. So I got to try an awful lot of food in Virginia. Virginia, I got to try a lot of different food. I quite enjoyed. I can't really remember what I liked. I mean, I liked their take on the Philly cheesesteak. I know that we traveled a long way to go to get what was meant to be like the most traditional kind of Philly cheesesteak. I really enjoyed that. I thought McDonald's there was gross in America. You go to eat it, and it's like the meat isn't like even meat in America. It's some kind of reconstituted, regurgitated rubbish. I mean, it's not great here, but at least like here, when you bite into a burger, you feel like you've actually got some meat in between the burger. In America, the buns are so sweet; it just tastes like you're eating some, like almost like the buns and the burger are so sweet, and there's so little to the burger. When I tried McDonald's over there, I've tried a few different ones. Um, it was like eating dessert for me rather than actually eating a burger. Quite frankly, gross if you want a burger. If you want like a cronut that's been deep fried and has bacon in and egg and is covered in icing sugar, then fine, no worries. I get that, like the sugar and sweetness, but just for a burger, it was disgusting. Burger King wasn't any different either. Taco Bell, well, I read about Taco Bell that their meat isn't even what you give to dogs here, food consumption wise. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, if you're asking what I thought I was disappointed by, I thought I'd go to America and have like this amazing McDonald's, like the best McDonald's ever. No, it's much better over here. Much better. The only thing that's more interesting over America, you get bigger burgers because people eat bigger burgers there. But now it's all changed anyway, because you go to a restaurant now and get 8 ounce, 8 ounce to the burger anyway. You can do. So Jessica Kay's going in a few weeks. She's going to Ireland. Lucky you. That'd be fantastic. I don't know. I mean, I loved like Krispy Kreme. Like when I went to America, Krispy Kreme donuts and those sort of donut brands just weren't over here. Certainly not in the rural areas where I am. You could never see them. So yeah, I love that. I think I probably would go through a box of 12 in like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Literally, it was like kids on crack or whatever. I don't know. It was just like absolute bum 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 donuts. I really enjoyed the donuts there. I've never had donuts like it in my life. Thankfully, I've been able to step back from a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we went, Jenks. We went to I went to Five Guys. I really enjoyed Five Guys. Really enjoyed Five Guys. They fried their chips in peanut oil, I think it was, and we went to a place called Moe's as well. I don't think we went to Tim Hortons. I can't remember. I went to lots of different places. I mean, I literally went to lots of different places. Um, and like Subway as well. Subway in America was better actually than it is over here. I think you eat a lot of Subway there, and like when you used to go to Subway here, there weren't many, and like it felt like the lettuce was like a week old when you got to the ones in England. I think that like in America, because they were so popular back then, Subway, about 10 years ago, you go there and it really was fresh because literally they've been selling that much of it. um, okay, so there you go. Midnight Hazel saying Krispy Kremes are yum. Yeah, they were rather yum, and when you've not had them before, they're quite addictive as well. Tim's only in Canada. Well, that's why I didn't see it then. That's why I didn't ring any bells. But Five Guys was good though. Went to Five Guys in America, and to be honest with you, I went to a lot of restaurants as well. I had a Wagyu steak, a real Wagyu steak in a real Wagyu steak restaurant. Um, that was really nice, and that was being cooked on like a hot stone thing in front of me, or maybe it's I can't remember. They're doing some choppy stuff and all that sort of stuff. So that was cool, cooked by a Japanese person, Japanese restaurant, real Wagyu steak, and that was in America. That was really nice, really good marbled meat. I remember being surprised how even back then how expensive the meat seemed in America because it's like a huge producer of meat, like actual meat to buy, like a meat joint. Like I remember buying rib roast, and I was like, wow, that's I don't know, $120 or whatever it was for not a lot, or 100 something dollars. It's quite a lot of dollars, but that was nice. But yeah, Krispy Kremes, Subways, Burger King is better. See, I tried Burger King over as well. I tried Taco Bell. Like literally, it sounds awful. I kind of tried an awful lot of food in America because my thinking was, well, in America, it doesn't matter if I put some weight on. I'm gonna go try all this different amazing food I've heard so much about, and some of it's really good. Some of the cafes are amazing. That's probably the best food I had was in like cafes, but then I had a bit of help knowing where they were. So I went to certain places like that's good, that's good, that's good. But yeah, I think one of the first things I did when I landed was to have that told. One of the times was having McDonald's, and I was just really disappointed in it. Right, kiddos, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to make a move. I'm losing ability to speak anyway, and it's getting a little bit like, you know, one of those things. But you're all lovely, but I think it's time to go to bed advice. So I'm going to pop off now, and that could have been it. Kobe Steakhouse. Maybe, no. Was it Kobe? I'm not sure, but it was really good. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to say I love you and leave you, but it sounds a bit wrong. But I'm going to pop off now before I turn into a gremlin. But it's been fantastic to see you all. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Really nice to see you all. Thank you very much. Midnight Hazel, Jenks, Sally, Night Franny. Franny, I'm so sorry I called you Tranny. I think I replied to comment someone called you Tranny by accident. Made me laugh, but sorry about that. Night. Cheers, Laurie. See you next time. F and T are close together, aren't they? They are close together. It was on TikTok, I think it was, which is Musically where my other ones are. Night Cat, night Jessica K. I hope to see you all soon. You take care, all right? Anyone else? I'm off. I'll catch you later. Cheers. Bye.